This is a TReX training video on how to use the RF signal oscilloscope. The RF signal oscilloscope is useful to identify the nature of a transmitted signal and can be used to identify signals such as paging, DMR, and various other types of transmission. To use the scope, go into the Tools section of the menu, to the scope, and here we can see multiple items that can be configured, such as the center frequency this is the frequency of interest. Squelch level, a signal must exceed this in order to be displayed. In this case, it's configured to -90 dBm, so it must be a moderately strong signal. Here we have the Hertz per division. It provides vertical scaling. A time-based setting allows for horizontal scaling. And a trigger setting allows for positive or negative triggering to improve the display of the signal. We go to the screen now, we can see in square brackets -90 is a squelch level, a noise floor is approximately -115 dBm, and because the signal is currently very low, nothing is displayed. I'm going to now enable a test signal from our test set here in our office. The test signal is deviating at 3 kHz and it's a data rate of 1 kilobit per second. Here we can see that this is a sine wave that has been transmitted, and we can improve how this is displayed by scaling the display. It might be useful to better capture a signal. If I change the data that's been transmitted from the test set, currently sine wave, if I change it to a square wave, and now a triangular, ramp up, ramp down, each different modulation type can be easily identified. If I was to change the data rate is increasing, and now that's a data that has been transmitted at 2 kilobits per second on the current screen settings. If I remove the RF test set signal, I'm now transmitting from a DMR radio, and you can see that the signal is much more complex. Since this is a raised root cosine transmission, and that can be easily identified. That's a good summary of how to use the RF signal oscilloscope that is available with each TReX telemetry transceiver. Thank you.